had one over here the other day, and I swear it took me about half an hour to figure out how to open the gas cap to put gas in the car.
Bitch, are you for real?
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the delay, but life happens. But here we are for part 2. I'm going to start off with what I think to be one of the most bizarre clips in this series. It's Scotty complaining about the fuel economy for these vehicles.
Because if you look here, this baby's only getting 11.9 miles per gallon, and I wouldn't call that very good gas mileage. So much for the more efficient engine design.
Yeah, I guess so. Actually not. Before I get into the actual fuel rating for these vehicles, I just want to point something out. Look at this screen real quick. You can see the MPG rating, yeah, 11.9, almost 12 miles per gallon. But look at how long it's gone. It's gone 4 miles at 6 miles per hour. Furthermore, look at this, after start, 41 minutes. So what's happened is this car has just been idling. And if I remember correctly, correct me in the comments below if you want, but I think with Mercedes, the MPG calculator kind of resets every couple of hours. So if you idle the car, it makes the MPG rating very, very low. So like the receipt in the last video, this does come off as very disingenuous. It seems kind of shady. I know Scotty's looking for content and he wants to dump all over Mercedes, but this is a stretch here. And he doesn't even mention some of the other comparable cars. So CLS gets, combined about 60 miles to the gallon. But this is supposed to be some over-engineered German inefficient expression of all things wrong with cars, right? But good old American Chrysler put out a phenomenal car called a Charger. Now some of these models get a combined rating of 15 miles to the gallon. Now this is the SRT8 and it is more performance driven, more, track time driven, and very, very light on the luxury. More comparable to power output would be the RTs, and they get about the same mile per gallon rating as the CLS 500. And I'm sure, as a mechanic, Scotty has had to deal with a lot more Chargers and Chrysler products in general than Mercedes. I think he just hates computers.
Although this car's running fine and there's no check engine lights or anything on, I decided to hook up this high-level scanner.
Again, what's the problem? It's running.
And if you look at
First of all, it seems like he's complaining about too much information and being able to easily diagnose a problem. Now this is one of the rare instances that Scotty actually shows us the codes. Let's look at them. Okay, so this first code is an ESP code, and based on the other video where Scotty's replacing the shocks, I'm guessing that he tripped that code.
You'll find it's found a whole bunch of faults with the car.
That, only 2. That's better than 90% of the cars on the road.
And just read the definitions of some of them. Rear SAM, rear signal acquisition and activation mode has a fault. Heck, you wouldn't even know what that means until you go into what the code is.
That's why you go to a certified mechanic.
Trunk lid ambient light is faulty, or the line to the component has a short circuit or open circuit.
Whoa, awesome. That's what you pay for when you get a Mercedes. Accurate diagnostics, even of the simplest problems. But finding it short is pretty important. It can do anything from drain your battery to spark a fire. So I'm sure any mechanic would love to have so much info available, right?
Now I ask you, do you really want a car that tells you that there's a problem in the wiring to the light inside the trunk?
I guess not.
Even the computer knows that. Sometimes it's giving out squirrely advice.
If only our YouTube mechanics knew.
I certainly wouldn't want a car like this. But if you're like me and try to keep your cars forever, 10 years, 20 years, even longer, stick to your Toyotas.
Ah, there it is, a Toyota. He can't go one video without mentioning his Celica.
This one's got the same color as the Mercedes anyways.
Right, that's why people buy Mercedes, for the color. Alright, that's about all I can handle with Scotty and Mercedes. Check out his videos, go to his YouTube channel if you want to see more. Sorry again about the delay, but now I'm going to start trying to post regularly again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please thumbs up. Tell me what you liked or disliked, agreed with, disagreed with in the comments below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.